know what's coming with it. And we can't face it alone. Hey, hey! What? I'm talented enough to play more than one role. If you hadn't guessed, we are going to take a journey through the first book of the series of George R.R. Martin's A Game of Thrones. All that stands in the way of the Iron Throne is history, politics, and some pretty bloodthirsty creatures. And now, if that doesn't excite you, I don't know what will.
And I will teach you these words.
Here we are. Let's make a start.
He stood in the door for a moment, afraid to speak, afraid to come closer. The window was open. Below, a wolf howled. Ghost heard and lifted his head. Lady Stark looked over. For a moment, she did not seem to recognize him. Finally, she blinked. "What are you doing here?" she asked in a voice, strangely flat and emotionless. "I came to see Bran," Jon said. "To say goodbye." Her face did not change. Her long auburn hair was dull and tangled. She looked as though she had aged 20 years. "You've said it. Now go away." Part of him only wanted to flee, but he knew that if he did, he might never see Bran again. He took a nervous step into the room. "Please," he said. Something cold moved in her eyes. "I told you to leave," she said. "We don't want you here." Once that would have sent him running. Once that might even have made him cry. Now it only made him angry. He would be a sworn brother of the Night's Watch soon and face worse dangers than Catelyn Tully Stark. "He's my brother," he said. "Shall I call the guards?" "Call them," Jon said, defiant. "You can't stop me from seeing him." He crossed the room, keeping the bed between them, and looked down on Bran where he lay.
I'm back. Truly thrilling stuff. Now, let's go back to the Queen of Language, Tamar herself, and she's going to explain a little bit about what's going on within the text. See you soon.
So, blink. When you blink, you close and then open your eyes quickly, once or several times. I'm blinking and she's blinking as well. Now, let's talk about this sentence. Her long auburn hair was dull and tangled. Auburn hair is a reddish-brown hair, just like hers. As for tangled hair is untidy and messy. And dull hair doesn't look good. It's not attractive. The verb flee means the same as running away. So in this case, Jon wanted to flee, so he wanted to run away. Flee is an irregular verb and its forms are flee, fled and fled.
And as usual, don't forget to like our video, to share it with your friends, and subscribe to our channel.